Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate your time. This is the Inspiration Over Ignorance podcast, and you can expect our shows every week on Thursdays, anywhere where you get your podcasts. I'm Sara Hughes. I am the wife on the show. My special co-hosts are my husband, George Hughes, and my sister-in-law, Shenika Hughes. So we have a very special family podcast. We talk about life, family, and business. Today we have a very interesting but important topic. It's the 10 don'ts to do on a first date. So a lot of good advice here.
All righty, guys. So one of the most important don'ts to do on a first date is please don't be late, guys. We have to be on time. Very valuable. You got to be on time. There's nothing like starting a date off and you're late because it's going to be downhill from there. So just keep that in mind, guys. Be on time, prepare yourself, and just be yourself, most important.
Yeah, it's funny because sadly, being the only single person here, I've had that happen to me. Someone being 30 minutes late to Top Golf at that.
Yeah. Oh,
or I had to
God.
wait. I guess I can blame myself because I actually waited. So if that ever happens, to anybody, just don't wait.
Just take off.
It's a red flag.
It's definitely a red flag. And that was just the offset of the date, and it just got worse from there.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be down here.
Time is the most valuable thing. So if you're wasting it, it's probably not going to work out.
And guys should know women are definitely punctual, so that's definitely going to pressure if you pick her up on time, you're a little earlier, or however, you gotta be on time.
Gotta be on time.
All right, we're gonna move a little forward. Number 2 is don't talk about politics and religion. These topics can definitely spark weird, awkward moments. So you don't want to do that. Just be yourself, and let's leave the heavy stuff for later on. But what do you guys
first
think
dates? Yeah, bad form. Do not. bad form.
Yeah.
It's just not good. We should not be debating, Roe versus Wade. Like, what? We should not. Just don't do it. Did I say that right? I think I said that right. You shouldn't be debating that.
I think they get the message. Yeah, you just keep it light, and just keep it on the surface level for the first date, and then we'll move forward. But okay, guys, move right along. Number 3 is don't talk about your exes. I mean, I think we shouldn't have to actually put this one on here. I shouldn't have to tell you guys. Don't talk about your exes because this is just so cringeworthy. But I know guys have issues. They get nervous. For whatever reason, I get it. It can happen. I don't know why we actually put that on the list, but it's on here. So what do you guys think about that?
I don't care about your past, and I really don't even want to know. The less I know, the better. My mind will be clear. And then I'm thinking that do you still have feelings for this person? Because why are they worth talking about?
Right.
For sure.
Right, definitely.
For sure.
Definitely. Yeah,
that just makes me want to be like, you know what? I can really help you guys get back together. If that's what you just crying for help, I can do that. I can help you facilitate that, but don't bring this to me if you actually think that you have a chance. Because in my mind, I'm already thinking you're not interested. You just really need a venting session with someone that's new.
Right. And I think so. I think some guys, they reach a little bit and they think that's going to be almost a sympathy role that they can play to some sort, like, oh man, you did all that for her and she wasn't treating you right. And so that is just a little small insight that guys will use. Mostly, it should never happen still, but that's just how guys think.
I mean, maybe later on I might want to know, why you broke up if it was a long-term relationship so we don't repeat the same mistakes, but not on a first date.
Yeah, just
for sure not on a first date.
Let's X that one on the first date. Okay, moving right on. Don't brag about your accolades. There's nothing more cringeworthy than bragging about I got this, I got that, trying to impress the woman on the first date. Just be you're gonna impress her with just being yourself. And that is, I mean, can't nobody be you. You have to be yourself. You can't get outside yourself and talk about something that you're comfortable with. It's gonna seem fake. So just don't come off like that, guys. What do you guys think?
I feel like it's anxiety coming out. They don't know what to talk about. So I know myself real good, and maybe if I talk about this, she's gonna like me. So it's definitely a red flag. And then I'm also thinking, is it a narcissist on her hands?
Ooh.
Wow.
Whoa,
guys, not the N-word.
Guys.
Yeah, I agree. That does is not. That's like it's no worse feeling being somewhere where someone is just clearly just talking about themselves the whole time, and then talking about all of this. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter
what you have. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
And really, and women, when you hear that these are guys that probably don't got a second layer. Excuse me. And so that second layer, they don't have it. So they have to kind of just grasp something to keep the conversation going. So they just talk about their accolades, talk about what they got, and hopefully you'll like them for that. I guess I don't know. But anyway, guys, that's another don't. Moving forward. Don't show up with dirty cars. Clean your car. You never know. For whatever reason, if you're going to pick a woman up, you don't want to come there with a dirty car, floorboards all dirty, trash everywhere, cars not dirty. I mean, that's an insight to what your home looks like. So guys, be mindful that they're seeing all those things. Your shoes. These are things that women are looking at. Your shoes, your clothes, the way you smell. Like these things they're picking up on real fast, and these things just adding points or taking away points. You're almost probably in a negative if you're not doing these things.
You're in a negative.
And you ain't even made it through the date, and you don't even know you're not getting a second date because of some of these things. What do you guys think?
Yeah, for sure. I sadly, most of these things I've experienced on first dates. It's not good. Especially this one, getting in someone's car. He went to take me to my car, because I parked further, which was nice. I thought that was a nice gesture.
That's nice.
And his car smelled like all his gym clothes from last week. They was in the trunk.
Whoa.
It was clean, but it's like, you don't smell that? I'm getting there like, wait, do you smell it? Because this is bad.
Jeez. Oh,
this is real bad.
Yeah.
Come on.
So clean your car. You just never know when you may have to take her to her car, or you guys may decide to go somewhere else after, wherever you are, and you just want to ride together. Like, please keep your car clean. Honestly, not just clean your car before the date. Just keep your car clean.
In general.
Please. In general.
You got anything on that, Mom? Anything you got to add?
I have to sweep the seat to kind of sit down, and then
that's tough.
Your shoes, you got to dig your shoes in a pile of bottled waters or something.
Oh man, come on,
just be prepared, guys. Because you don't know, like Meek said, if you might be in a situation where it's raining and you didn't expect her to get in your car. Well, now she's in your car, so just be prepared.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely be prepared, guys. All right, now we're moving along. Number 6 is don't show up with bad body odor. Come on, guys. I mean, this is just, we're all grown ups. Hey, man, shower before you come. You know what I'm saying, if you don't have any cologne, you probably should pick some up. If you don't have a cologne, get some good smelling deodorant, man. Women, those are triggers that women love. They gotta have those. Those smell good. Those are some that you have to check. That's a dot. You got to check that off, man. You got to check that. So smell good. The way you groom, those are good pickups, man. So
your mouth too. Don't forget about your mouth smelling good.
Yeah. You gotta eat clean, guys.
And guys, I'm going to give you a tip here. So after you bathe, you want to put your a light scented moisturizer on right after while your skin's moist.
Okay.
And then those little pebbles, like the Unstoppables for the laundry, you can put them in a little bag, stick them in your drawer where your clothes are, and then your clothes are going to be emitting a nice smell in addition to your cologne.
She
Wow.
just gave y'all
That
a
was
hey,
good
that
tip.
was a
That was a
VIP.
gem.
That was a VIP tip.
That
Now.
was a gem.
Y'all better jot that down, man. VIP
That was,
tip.
hey, I'm
right
actually
there.
jotting it down for myself. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
took that mental note that one.
Hey, you should have kept that for the subscribers right there.
Hey, we giving away free VIP gems and stuff. Like that one was on us. The next one on y'all.
Yeah, next one on y'all, man.
Next one on y'all. We can't be giving out all these gems. For sure. But yeah, that's a biggie. I think too, just in general, single men I feel don't wear cologne as much as they should. Like just being around guys dating, like it's almost, wow, your cologne smells really nice. Like it's a surprising nowadays when you smell a guy. So that is something that I feel like a lot of people just kind of miss over that they shouldn't. Like the single men are the ones that really should be wearing cologne for sure.
Yeah. You're trying to get that extra look. So you need to, you got to do what you got to do, guys. Come on, guys.
Right.
Get all senses.
All senses going. Right.
Right.
All right. Got it, guys. Come on, guys. Tighten up. All right, we're going to go on to number 7. This is one of my favorites, but honestly, this happens to 80% of the guys. Hey, don't put on too many accessories. You don't want to look like, you don't want to look what I call spoofy.
What do you mean?
Explain that word. I don't even know what that means. So you can't.
It's okay. All right, let me build on that, right? Okay, so if you decide to wear a hat, you better not put on no sunglasses. You better not put on a scarf. I better not see a hat, sunglasses, and a bag. Come on, bro. Like we cannot be doing all these spoofy outfits. You're gonna have to pick one or two accessories. And I don't want to see you with 8 bracelets, a watch, and glasses on. This you should not have on. In 2022, there's no need for 15 accessories, guys. Come on, tone it down. Less is more. Women like simple stuff that they can grasp onto. Simple guys. They don't want, when you start to put too much on, you're building a facade. You're building something that's the women can. You don't think so, but women can see straight through that, and they know it's fake. Yeah, and it's a facade. Yeah. So you're putting on really. What do you guys think?
Don't create a distraction for me. So,
that was always my exact.
These are all your products, and you're trying to show them off to me and sell them to me. Then I don't know if that's a good idea.
Come on, God.
Yeah, that was my exact words. Like, it's a distraction. It really is. I'm so distracted. I'm probably fading off to everything that's going on. I haven't even heard anything you said. And so at this point, the date was useless because I'm still trying to go over the bag and the scarf and the glasses and the hat.
It's almost like you put a costume on. You should not look costumey like, bro. Like,
and then even more so, I'm thinking, what are you trying to hide? Like, am I like, are you hiding something? Because why can't you just? I don't know. I don't know.
All right, guys. Less is more. All right, guys. We're on to number 8. Don't talk about yourself too much. This happens all the time. Women, they love guys that can hold a conversation, but also you got to be able to listen. Because if you're not listening, you're not learning. So you don't went through this whole date and you don't told her about your whole life story, but you haven't heard anything. You don't know anything about her. And remember, this is the first date. It should be conversation got to be reciprocated. So just be calm, guys. All right, what you guys think? What's your take on that?
Yeah, I agree. It kind of goes back to the narcissism anxiety thing. And do I really need to know what your neighbor's sister's grandma did yesterday? I don't. No. Save it.
Yeah, guys.
Save it all. Save it all. And I like, unfortunately, I have a lot of, again, as I continue to say, experiences with these dates. I had a guy just roll off his whole resume. You're 34 years old, and I've heard every job you've done or had since you were 18. I really don't need to know that, sir. I don't need to know that you was a telemarketer and for 10 years, and then you left this company and went to another. I don't need to know that. I really just want to get to know you and who you are, like who you really are. Can we be friends on this first date? You telling me you rolling out your resume. It's honestly, I'm so turned off now. I'm thinking about what am I going to eat when I leave here. I can't even. My ears are off at this point. After you've gone 30 minutes, talk about yourself. I'm tapped out. Honestly, you haven't even asked me a question. Right. It's too much. It's all too much. It's time to go. Yeah. And that's already. I made up my mind. He was not getting a second date. 15 minutes in, I was like, I'm not. Right there. Yeah, no, this is gonna be the last time I see him.
Right.
Yeah. It's tough.
You gotta listen to that, guys. Yeah, ladies can take some of these too now, so don't be twisted. But yeah, guys, moving along on number 9, don't be on your phone. Usually this is more of a female thing. I feel like that's my opinion, but guys do it too. And this is embarrassing. You're here to learn about the female that you're trying to be, that you're interested in. So you need to engage, eye contact. Don't be slumped in your chair. Like, these are small things that you can fix. Even if you're nervous, if you can keep yourself upright, eye contact, smile, keep the conversation light. These are just small things. Try to be funny if you can. You don't try to be too funny, because that can come off quirky a little bit too. So just stay chill, man. And but what do you guys think?
Yeah. I mean, an explanation ahead of time. If you're constantly on your phone, maybe you have a kid that you need to check on. Yeah. But that's if different. Not, I'm thinking that I'm not interesting enough to keep your attention, and whatever's on that phone is. Right. I'm also thinking, okay, maybe it's work related, but do you have time to even have a relationship if you can't even take an hour out of your day to talk to someone? So
this is true.
What you think, sis?
Yeah, I agree. Well, I mean, I'm definitely not someone to be attached to my phone anyways. So yeah, this would definitely annoy me. So that is definitely a red flag. Don't be on your phone. Hey, it's honestly, the day's not going to be that long. Hey, just stay focused. Like, stay focused. Like, you already won. Like, she said she was going to go on a date with you. You're just ruining it. So yeah, it's just not. It's not good.
Okay. Moving along. All right, guys, we got the last one. Last but not least, this is important, man. This is for some of you overzealous guys. Again, like I said at the beginning, be calm. Don't do too much. Be yourself. And this last one is, don't ask her about her plans after the date. This could come off kind of creepy. So almost insinuating that you want to keep the date going, make plans. If that has to be on her end, if she want to say she has plans or she want to do something with you after it is you, or that's her decision. You don't say anything about that, because bro, just kill it, go on home, let her know you had a nice date, and just leave it at that, bro. Don't try to extend the date and you're gonna look weird. So just keep that in mind. What you ladies got to think about that?
Are you asking me because you think you deserve something special at the end of our date? Is that what you're asking me? Or are you asking me because you're getting intrusive and you're getting controlling? What I mean, what is it? Just take it slow. It's our first date, guys.
Right.
Yeah.
So
friendship before intimacy always wins.
This is true, especially if you're seriously, trying to date and talk to someone. And what I've learned too, I think that what do they call it? The anticipation of like seeing someone again. Like, you kind of want to keep that going as long as possible, because it's gonna end. Right. That's, you want to keep that going at the beginning. Oh, I had such a good time. It ended, kind of fast, but now I'm excited to talk to the person tomorrow. And now I'm excited to see them on a next date. Right. Like, you want to, especially as a man, like, you definitely have to keep that together so she can continue to feel that way. Like, if you're around too much, calling too much, hey, you want to spend the first date and then you want to go out and spend all night together too. Like, it's just, it's way too much. And it's going to get old real fast.
It's over. Guys, it's that being mysterious, being like not knowing your next move, or kind of being able to dictate like, oh, I think I know what he's going to do. Oh, you know what? He'll call today. That is not the guy. That's not the space you want to be in. You want to be that guy that they don't know your next move. Keep them on their toes. And for the most part, you're going to keep their attention. But if they can kind of dictate and they know who you are, your next move, bro, you're in trouble. So, guys, Be yourself. Don't do too much on the date. These are some very important things. Like I said, women, you can take some of these too, because these are valuable. These are some valuable lessons on the first date. We're just trying to help you guys out with some information we want to put out there, some tips for you guys. And it was a good conversation, guys. It's inspiration over ignorance. And got anything you guys y'all want to add before we get out of here?
No, you guys could be anywhere today. You're here listening to our podcast. We really appreciate it. Remember, you can find us weekly. Every Thursday, we'll drop a new episode. We're about life, family, and business.
Always.
Bye, everyone.
And always, guys. Bye.